ladies keep working on Tiger, okay? Just continue doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Ask him about, I'll just ask him right now about reverse breathing.
Okay.
Because I think this is an important aspect of it. Reverse breathing for power, energy, coin,
That little coin exercise that we had done in the summertime, that came from Master Joe. Actually, let me talk about that a little bit. You're filming right now, right?
Yeah.
Great. Let's do this. We're going to use the other side of the room because it'll be more light for Steve to film it. Circumnavigate around the ladies. Oh, I like this. The road to success. Make a note of it, everybody. This is one of the keys to the road to success. The late Master Joe out of the East Coast had created the coin challenge. And he wanted people to master in the internal arts, and he was a Tai Chi master. He wanted you to master explosive energy that he discovered later in his life that it was related to how you were able to propel outward from within your core. And then he developed this challenge where you would lie on the ground and propel a coin up in the air. And I forget what the criteria was. But if you type in Tai Chi coin challenge, like on the internet, or do a Google search for it, it will take you to the website where the challenge is posted. And it's quite an interesting challenge. But what I did was I experimented with that because I liked where he was headed with that, and I tried to refine it and incorporate it into my own teaching ideas. And this is sort of what I did. So we're going to do this in a nutshell today, and this is the way I incorporated Master Joe's inspiration into my personal practice, and I'm just demonstrating for you what I do to give you some general ideas about how to approach these topics in your own personal exploration. So I'll just set this up real quick because we have limited time. Since at first I'm going to ask you to do this, since you asked the question, right now with me. You got a stick?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get your stick. Get a little stick. I found that using a coin could be frustrating. As you try to perfect this technique, the coin presents a lot of challenges and focus that you may not be prepared for in the beginning. So this is the way to introduce yourself to it. You get yourself a stick. In this case, it's a 12-inch long piece of oak, and it's about a quarter width in diameter. And get it back on. Okay, I had to stop just for a second and switch sticks there. I wanted to get one that was more easily visible to the cameras, so sorry for the pause. 12 inches long, it's about a quarter inch in diameter, and you can use this for other self-defense purposes. But here we're going to use it to work on the reverse breathing and the intermediary step to mastering the coin drill. So Master Joe would have you lying flat on the ground, and what he would do is he would put a coin over his abdomen, and then he would propel it outward. Okay? This is sort of what it looks like. Now, it's possible to lift this a foot to 18 inches in the air. I'm not trying to frustrate you because it takes a long time to be able to do that. I'm showing you what it looks like at a relatively introductory stage where you're at first barely able to get any lift at all, and then you get a few inches, and then you develop the practice from there. But here's what's happening. I'm reverse breathing all the way through, and the sense that I have is that I'm inhaling through my navel. So even though I'm inhaling at the time, my abdomen is compressing. And that's why it's called reverse breathing. Now this is how you would breathe when you're inside your mother's womb. When you would inhale, you would take nutrients from your mother. So in the Orient and in China, they call this pre-birth breathing. So I inhale and I compress. And when you do that, you're actually massaging your organs, and you're releasing all sorts of compounds within your body that the internal artists believe are beneficial to the body, so long as you don't overdo it. And then the flip side of the reverse breathing is when I exhale, I expand. and then the projectile ascends. So I inhale, compress, exhale, expand. It goes up like that. Now, here's the thing. This isn't me bouncing it off my body like a basketball and me just using muscular energy or muscular tension. The feeling that I have when I do this is like there's a hand in the back of my body. Now, in Chinese, they have a name for that spot called Ming-Men, M-I-N-G-M-E-N, or the door of brilliance or the gate of brilliance. And it's like this spot goes back, and that hand reaches from there and pushes the stick up in front. And that's exactly how it feels when you're doing it correctly. So I want you to sort of look for that, because in the beginning you won't get it right away. It'll take some time, and then all of a sudden you'll get the feeling once, and you'll say, oh, that's what he meant. And you try to recreate that feeling and duplicate that feeling and make that happen all the time. And then it becomes so tactile, it's just like you're using another hand. It's like you have a third hand. And that's what you use to propel the stick upward. So again, watch my breathing. I'll do a few more repetitions and I'll talk about it a bit more. Okay, reverse breathing really challenges you, the body, and the muscles that surround the area involved. This is an exercise where a little bit goes a very long way. So my personal rule of thumb in the beginning is never more than 50 repetitions in a row, and never more than 3 sets of 50 repetitions in any given day. Okay? You do not want to overdo this. I don't do it every day. I just do it when I feel a need to do it. And it may be once or twice a week. I usually allow a day or two of rest in between practicing the concept, just because it's like lifting weights. Your body has to recover. Okay, it has to reach a normal rest state once again. And then, when you really understand this, this is the essence of Pung energy. And later on, when you're learning to propel people using eternal energy and using Pung to explode outward like a ball that's inflating, what's happening here at your abdomen becomes energy that permeates and fills your entire body. So that little propulsion becomes an unseen explosion that's in your fingertips. So you'll touch somebody, and then you'll propel from here, and they'll go flying off here because they don't see the energy, they're not prepared to react to it, and it just goes right through their defenses. So this is a very profound concept, you know, and read up on it. Go study the Tai Chi coin challenge, and see what else you can bring to it. You know, if you have any of your own ideas, it might be interesting to see where you can take this. Okay, best of luck, and I hope I see you down the line. Take care.